How to stop sounding like an English textbook. Stop answering the question, "How are you?" with the phrase, "I am fine, thank you." If you say this every single time, you sound like a computer from the 1990s that hasn't had a software update in 30 years. It is the fastest way to let everyone know that you are just repeating things you memorized from a dusty old book instead of actually speaking the language like a real person. Today we're going to look at why your English might feel stuck in the beginner zone and how you can push it into the advanced zone without having to memorize a whole dictionary. Many people think that being an advanced speaker means using huge words that nobody understands, but that is actually a big lie. Real advanced English is about being specific, adding flavor to your sentences, and using natural flow. We are going to break down common daily questions and look at how a beginner answers them versus how an advanced speaker handles them. By the end of this, you will have a clear map to change the way you talk so people actually enjoy having a conversation with you. So step for you, the problem with simple answers. Let's start with a very common situation. Imagine you are at a coffee shop and you run into an old friend. They ask you, "How have you been lately?" A beginner speaker usually gives a one-word or two-word answer. They say, "I am good," or "fine." While these are technically correct, they are conversation killers. They don't give the other person anything to talk about. It's like hitting a wall. An advanced speaker knows that a conversation is like playing catch with a ball. If I throw the ball to you, you have to catch it and throw it back. An advanced answer would be something like, "Honestly, I've been keeping pretty busy with work, but I finally managed to get some rest this weekend." See the difference? You gave a bit of detail about your work and your weekend. Now your friend can ask, "Oh, what kind of work are you doing?" Or, "What did you do to relax?" You've opened a door. So when you're talking about your daily life, let's look at another common question. What do you do for fun? A beginner might say, "I like reading books." Again, it's fine, but it's a bit boring. It sounds like a fact on a government form. To move to an advanced level, you need to add a bit of why or how to your answer. An advanced speaker might say, "I'm a huge bookworm. Lately, I've been really into mystery novels because I love trying to guess who the killer is before the ending." Look at the words used there. Instead of "I like," we used "I'm a huge bookworm" or "I've been really into." This shows you have a personality. It shows you have a connection to what you were saying. Think about a guy named Sam. Sam is a beginner. When someone asks him about his hobbies, he says, "I play football." Now think about Sarah. Sarah is an advanced speaker. She says, "I've been playing football with a local team every Sunday. It's a great way to blow off some steam after a long week at the office." Sarah's answer is much better because she explains the why. She plays to blow off some steam, which is a great idiom that means to get rid of stress. Now start the challenge of describing places. What happens when someone asks, "Where do you live?" Tell me about your hometown. Beginners usually stick to the basics. "I live in Madrid. It is a big city. It is beautiful." This is okay for a 7-year-old, but you want to sound like a smart adult. An advanced speaker uses descriptive language to paint a picture. They might say, "I live in the heart of Madrid." It's a bit noisy because of all the traffic, but the energy of the city is incredible, especially at night when all the cafes are packed with people. Notice how the advanced speaker uses words like "the heart of" to mean the center. They mention the noise and the traffic, but then they balance it with the energy and packed cafes. This makes the listener feel like they're standing there in Madrid with you. The biggest challenge most learners face is the intermediate plateau. This is when, enough English to survive, but not enough to feel like yourself. You feel like a shadow of the person you are in your native language. You want to tell a joke or share a deep thought, but you can't find the right tools. The key to breaking this plateau is to stop playing it safe. Stop using the easiest word you know, and start trying to use words that describe your specific feelings. Next tack, handling questions about work. When people ask, "What do you do for a living?" beginners usually just give their job title. I am a teacher, or I am an engineer. That's the end of the story. But your job is more than just a title. An advanced speaker adds context. They might say, I work as a software engineer for a small startup. It can be pretty stressful when we have deadlines, but I find it really rewarding to solve complex problems every day. By adding the words stressful and rewarding, you are sharing your emotions. You are telling the other person how you feel about your life. This is the secret sauce of advanced English. It's not about knowing the word for a specific type of bird or a scientific theory. It's about being able to describe the human experience. Hashtag the turning point in your progress. The key moment in your English journey happens when you realize that making a mistake is better than being boring. Beginners are often so scared of saying the wrong thing that they only say yes, no, and I am fine. But you can't grow that way. To reach the climax of your learning, you have to start using connector words. These are words like however, on the other hand, actually, and to be honest. These words act like glue. They hold your thoughts together. For example, if someone asks, "Do you like the weather here?" A beginner says, "No, it rains too much." An advanced speaker says, "Actually, I'm not a big fan of the rain, but I guess it's better than the heat waves we had last summer." This answer shows you can compare two different ideas in one sentence. It shows you have control over the language. So, how do you actually practice moving forward? So, how do you actually get better? Start by taking the simple answers you usually give and stretching them. If your answer is 5 words long, try to make it 15 words long next time. Add one reason why you feel that way. Add one specific detail about the time or place. If someone asks you, "Did you have a good weekend?" don't just say, "Yes, I did." Say, "Yeah, it was pretty relaxing. I mostly just hung out at home and caught up on some sleep." It's a small change, but it changes your entire vibe. It makes you sound friendly, open, and most importantly, advanced. If you want to keep improving and see exactly how to use these phrases in real conversations, check out this next video on the screen.